Hi, we are Earthling from Indonesia International Institute of Life Science, and here we are presenting our fourth project, Ecosystem, in which we want to tell you about our beautiful ecosystem surrounding us. We hope we all can learn about ecosystem true function and appreciate their existence. First of all, what is ecosystem? It is a space in Earth where population of organisms interact with each other, including the physical environment. So why do things like this is important to know about it? First of all, we should know that energy coming from the sun are transferred into the earth for every living beings or organisms to enjoy. At the tropic levels, those energy and organic matter transfer from producers to the consumers and also decomposer, which create what we know as the food chain. Those rotation of matter in different forms in an ecosystem is what we call nutrient cycling. And it is very crucial for life to thrive on Earth. Without those processes, there would be no lives on Earth. Now let's see types of ecosystem existing on Earth. Who's not curious to see what is under the sea? Everyone loves to see pretty and colorful things like fishes, anemones, coral reefs, and many more. Those are present in ecosystems that are called marine ecosystem. Next is a rainforest, which is an area of tall, mostly evergreen trees and highly amount of rainfall. Rainforests are Earth's oldest living ecosystems, with some surviving in their present form for at least 7 million years. Previously, we talked about marine ecosystem, but do you know that a coral reef is an underwater ecosystem itself, which is characterized by reef-building corals? Reefs are formed of colonies of coral polyps held together by calcium carbonate.
As we all know, humans are very responsible on the reduce of all ecosystem on Earth. We take, use and also destroy them for our satisfaction. As shown in the picture, it is sad to see that most of them were destroyed by human hands. Environmental also take a piece of the fault because of the weather, but this is also because of the intervention which is done by the humans. For example, forest fires, which occurs because of the weather was too hot and also a prolonged dry season that results in a dry soil. The ecosystem is not just important for the earth, but also crucial for humans as well, as it provides a lot of benefits. For example, our food which we receive from terrestrial ecosystem, which provide the livestock, materials to build homes, clothes utilities, and etc. River and lake, which prove clean water, also take important roles. And also a clean air that are naturally provided with ecosystem full of plants. Without all the ecosystem service, human civilization would not be actualized, and so it is our responsibility to protect it.
The importance of ecosystem service has actually been long recognized by our ancestors. One of such example is Sana Ulen, which is a tradition from Dayak tribe in North Kalimantan. The tradition prohibits any means that might destruct their forest. Even if investor might come and offer, they will decline if it harmful to their forest. These people know the importance of forest ecosystem for their community and also their future generations. So, is there any ethical issues? Apparently, there is ethical issue in the ecosystem. Although it is not as many as others that were previously mentioned, the issue that occurs in the ecosystem can lead to various problems and affecting the living things that live in the ecosystem. The human effect on Earth has grown tremendously. It is not just the massive rise in our population, but also as a result of new technological capacity to dig deeper, cut quicker, construct larger, and move greater distances. As a result, several new global environmental issues have evolved, such as the global climate change, loss of biodiversity, forests and wetlands throughout the world, long-range movement of harmful chemicals, degradation in the quality of coastal ocean, and also the degradation of the world freshwater and biological system are the issues. Therefore, the global environmental challenges create important ethical concerns. For example, global climate change will harm the world's poorest people, severely impair the quality of life for future generations, and also endanger plants and animals all across the world. To conclude this whole project, with the variety of ecosystems on Earth, the ecosystem provides us with shelter, food, clean water, spiritual fulfillment, resources, aesthetic values, and others. Thus, this indicates that the ecosystem plays an essential role in our lives. The ecosystem also has been with us since our ancestors. However, the ecosystem is slowly being disrupted, which leads to more issues due to our activities. Therefore, it is our responsibility to protect and preserve the ecosystem as human. That's the end of the video. Thank you for listening to us, and hopefully this can give you a lot of information. See you in the next project.